Hey everyone, Marty Sliva here alongside Tim Gettys.
Let Tim host.
Tim, we're letting you host. Well, I actually host.
No, you're hosting.
You're the number two. Mm-hmm. But most importantly, we're looking at the Mario Maker trailer from the Game Awards 2014. Yes. This is sort of our first big look since E3. Mm-hmm. And right off the bat, sort of the big thing they highlight is that not only can the game look like the original Super Mario Brothers and Super Mario Brothers Wii U, but it can also look like Mario 3 Mario World, which is the best.
Super sold. I was already sold on this game, Marty. I love Mario.
Yep.
I love custom Mario.
Right here.
All that stuff. That sounds great. But Mario 3 Mario World.
That's nuts. This stuff is super exciting. And so we get a new look at sort of like what the updated UI looks like. You got the buttons on the right and the bottom right are modeled directly after Mario Paint.
Yep.
You have a lot of different things up at the top of the screen. You have these little arrows, like a downward arrow on the right-hand side, which you assume is going to have like a pull-down menu for the rest of the objects in the environment. One of the big questions is whether you could customize what these 12 things are up there, like sort of like hotkey things. If you want to make a level with a lot of lava, I better be able to put lava.
There should be like a lava hotkey.
Where's my lava button?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the big thing was being able to kind of play in the vein of 3 different Mario games and assumedly take those games' physics and sort of, the ideas behind them, which is super exciting.
Yeah, that's the thing I'm a little worried about is the physics. Because when you watch this video, it looks like the physics are all...
Like old school Mario?
They're either Mario 1 or Mario U, because some of the physics just don't look quite right.
Sure,
Mario 3, and that doesn't look like Mario 3.
Yeah, there's something a little bit weird about it. But I mean, at the same time, you'll see at the end of the trailer, like they do go back and you get the Tanuki suit and everything. So Mario is able to do some of the things he was able to do in the other game. This is a cool shot, right on the fly. You're putting down the ground, but you see here, it looks like the blocks are sort of in the foreground, but. Boom, background. So the piranha plants are still there, which is kind of cool that you can add kind of a layer of depth to the levels. Yeah, yeah. You got this, which is this is like when the madness starts.
Yeah,
this is where the madness fully kicks in.
Now here's something too. They're a different shade, but usually they're black.
They're not black.
These are blue.
Yeah. I don't know if these are. They almost look like cannons from Mario 3, which is weird. So I mean, that's one of the things we haven't really seen. If you'll be able to swap elements of mix and match different games.
Exactly, and also we've never seen this before, where the cannons shoot out the spines.
No. Also, you've never in Mario 1, you were never able to jump on Lakitu and take his cloud. So that's new. That's Mario 1 naked Lakitu there.
There he goes.
Which I don't know if this is the first time. This is the first time I've ever done pornography.
Yeah, exactly.
Not in real life, but just on IGN. So that's pretty cool. So you got this. This shows you that the levels can just be absolutely insane. Also, a cool effect that was never in Mario 1 is that the
fire.
When it hits the lava, it goes bloop. That was an official bloop.
Little bloop.
Yeah, this level just... this is where the anxiety kicks in.
Bullet hell.
This becomes bullet hell. You see, it's sort of like... I feel like with the interface, you're able to just combine different things. So, traditionally, these would fire out bullet bills. But instead, you're just like, well, I want to fire out the spiny guys. And I want those spiny guys to have wings. And I want them
shoot out their spines, which they've never done before. That's a new thing for these enemies.
Which is super crazy. And obviously, this is in the Mario World engine. Those are not Mario World cannons.
Yeah.
So that's another weird thing. But
it's not Mario World canon.
That's really good.
There you go.
But then you see here, you're putting coins there. Look at that.
Yep, it's the money shot.
It's the money. Yeah. Jesus, this is taking a sharp.
This is good.
This is taking
now,
a sharp.
This is something that's interesting to me.
Yeah.
I'm a Super Mario nerd here.
Sure.
Okay, Marty.
Okay.
And go forward a bit.
Okay, we're going forward to the octopi. The bloops. There you go. You got
like
bloopers.
Those guys. Those aren't the sprites from Mario World.
No, it's weird. And they've never been that big.
Yeah, they've been that big.
They have it?
Yeah. I think these are the sprites from the Game Boy Advance.
Oh, weird.
Remake.
Whatever. Super Mario Advance 3, Mario World, those awfully titled ones.
Yeah.
That's interesting. And this is another example of playing with foreground and background. You see some of those mushroom sort of tentacle things are in front of the other ones. These things are wrecking me. This is a cool thing. Seems like you might be able to adjust the physics on certain things. Like normally in Mario 3, you could not destroy those big blocks.
Yeah, the wooden ones.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
You thought I always thought that was butterscotch. You think it's wood?
I think it's wood.
Okay, well, I mean, that's a solid guess.
So something interesting, too, is, and we saw a little earlier, it's not all horizontal. There's some vertical designs in this, too, which I was worried about with Mario Maker that we weren't going to get any of that.
Yeah, that's when you go back and when you take a look at that bottomless layer, the level that looks scary. This thing. So it's not just like a sort of a thin hallway. You're able to be like, well, I want this level, I want you going up and down.
Yeah.
And it seems like wherever you put the arrow markers where the level's going to start eventually. So popping back, there's a couple more kooky things near the end of this. You got you got those bloopers. You got this guy powering through that, but you also at the end here you get a weird enemy. It's like a weird little totem.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there.
I like that. See, what's awesome about this trailer, Nintendo's really good at this. Yeah. They're like, what would people do if we let them do these things?
Right.
And that's what they would do.
That
like,
what they would
little kids and me, I would totally just do that. How many enemies can I stack on top of each other?
It's for you and the kids. Also, what is this thing that they're on? What is this platform? Like in the bottom right,
wow.
I don't know what platform that is. It was something from Mega Man.
Yeah, that does
like
look very Mega Man-esque. Maybe that's a little hidden Easter egg. Are we going to get some DLC or some other stuff?
Oh my god, if you could put Mega Man in this game, I am going to quit this job. I don't know what that means. Like, I wouldn't even be able to afford the game.
Why not?
Yeah, if I quit the job. And then this, you got a little more of the why is this so insane? Mm-hmm. Yeah, trying to figure out like how these cannons are working. They just seem to be firing like almost like proximity. Like right when Mario passes, they're firing behind him. Mm-hmm. This is giving me anxiety. All this is giving me anxiety.
And then here we got the New Super Mario Bros. U. So a little bit more of that engine. We get the wall jump.
So yeah, that's what's interesting. Is like so in theory, if you were to palette swap from New Super Mario Bros. Wii U to Mario 3, would you still be able to wall jump?
So
like, how would you even get through this?
They've been saying some interesting things when it comes to the physics because they say that like there's it's some unique physics between them.
Yeah,
but you're right. Like there has to be something that allows.
Yeah, like you couldn't this sequence right here couldn't exist in any of the other games.
I'll tell you what though, it'd be really dope to see Super Mario 1 Mario doing
butt stomps and wall jumps. Then you have the Mario Maker here. You just pointed out this is sort of the same logo that we've seen before.
Yeah. So this looks like the title screen of Mario Paint. It's not the logo Mario Paint. That's all flashy and colors.
That was 90s. That was super 90s.
That was 90s. Yeah. This was just the title screen. So that's cool.
Yeah, that's super exciting. And I like
this little end at the trailer here.
Little Goomba's just chilling in the bottom here. 2015. That's almost this year.
Bam.
And this is it. This is Money Shot Part 5.
Yes.
And then you can see end of the level. Boom. Ends like a Mario 3 level. Okay, so real talk. Mm-hmm. Wait, let me see. What does the ground look like here? Always thought that was butterscotch.
Man,
it's
you
wood?
It's wood.
I think in Wisconsin it was butterscotch.
It's crazy. Have you heard the play theory?
Everything's. Oh, I love the play theory.
Yeah. So I'm assuming it's wood. Those are sets.
Well,
random sets made out of wood.
If you put on Charlie and Chocolate Factory, sometimes you got butterscotch sets.
You're right. You are right. And you said it earlier, but the little pooch, the undo pooch.
The pooch.
I'm happy he's back.
As long as I click him and he woofs, like a woof, like a dog noise, as long as he does that, I'm super happy.
That'd be great.
That was Mario Maker. Thank you, Tim. This is super exciting. We're all excited for Mario Maker in 2015. We're going to have much more on it leading up to its release. So for everything else, Mario Maker, pooches, and the money shots, you're already in the right place. IGN.com.